Hi everyone, and thanks very much for tuning in to Smash Factor TV. Once again, my name's Natalie Adams. So one of the viewers to the channel has asked if I could do a video on how to hit more higher lofted fairway woods. So that's exactly what we're going to have a look at today. We're going to have a look at sort of hitting 7 wood here and what you have to do to get an effective shot away with that more lofted fairway wood. So first thing we want to do is, as you address the ball, make sure that the ball is centered in the club face. Okay, distance to stand away from the ball, I would say if you stand upright, so with your body completely up above your feet, if you just let that club drop down onto your thigh, it wants to be no more than halfway up your thigh. Okay, so if you find that the club is closer to your pocket, just move your feet back a little bit. It only wants to be about halfway up the thigh. Okay, that's the distance away to stand. Now with slightly more lofted fairway woods, like the sort of 7 wood, the 9 wood we're talking about here, I would take a shoe width to the left and then about 3-4 shoe widths to the right with the right foot. That's going to leave the ball positioned a good couple of inches inside that left heel, and that's the ball position that we want to play from there. We don't want the ball too far forward here. We've got plenty of loft on the club to help the loft get the ball into the air, so we don't want to catch the ball too much on the upswing. We really want to catch it at the very bottom of the swing there, so about 2 inches inside the left heel should suffice. Okay, we want to hold at full extent on the handle because we want maximum distance here, and when you set up here, we want to get the hands feeling like they're over the right edge of the ball. So the shaft should feel like it's quite vertical. We don't want the hands ahead of the ball, and we don't want them back behind the ball either. So hands just over the top of the ball. I would say that would get your hands just inside, or being opposite the inside of your left thigh. Weight position, we want to get quite even with the weight, and look at getting your sternum or your shirt buttons, I would say just over the top of the crown of the golf club, so the top of the club head there. Get your shirt buttons, your sternum just over the top there. Again, we don't want to be leaning forward too much. This will set your spine so you're slightly leaning back, and so that your shoulders are just left shoulder a little bit higher than right shoulder, so we can make a good turn. We're going to get a slightly flatter swing with that. Just clip the ball off the turf. We don't want to be hitting down on it too much, so just sweep through the ball with the club head, and that'll take the ball nicely, letting the loft do the work to get the ball in the air. So that's the setup if you want to play those higher lofted clubs. Just concentrate on making a good shoulder turn so you get as full turn as possible. Keep the balance as you do that, and turn the body back towards the target as you swing through. Clip the ball off the top of the turf. You shouldn't see that you're hitting this shot and taking a divot at all. Have a go at that. You'll be able to get those shots going much further if you're struggling to hit the longer irons and you don't carry the hybrids. I think a high lofted fairway wood is a good alternative, especially if you feel confident hitting your woods. It's a game-changing golf tip.